Okay, so I got this Mr. Heater propane forced air heater for my birthday 2 days ago. It's forced air, so it's got a blower behind it blowing the air out, and it's got a burner on the inside that lights the propane, so it does have to be plugged. On the box here, it tells you the BTUs. It's 30 to 60,000 BTUs an hour. Down here, it tells you the max settings you can put it on for the per tanks, but 14 hours is still a lot of time running on 30,000 BTUs. I don't want to have to lug out the generator to plug it in to run the electric heaters all the time. So I looked into something like this, which is low. It's like 200 watts when it's plugged in, so I can run it off the line from the house. And all I need is a propane tank, which I have right off screen. So this should heat the shop up plenty, and if we ever need a heater for anything else, then we have it. It's also wise to mention that this needs to be vented somehow in some way, so it's best to leave something open or leave a window cracked. In the shed, the roof is not totally sealed from the outside, so there's a small draft that can get in, and I'll probably leave the door cracked open just to be safe. And I have a carbon monoxide sensor in here to be extra safe, just as a precaution. Alrighty, so I got the handle on and I got the pressure regulator all hooked up with gas line PTFE tape. So we should be ready for our first test of the heater. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'll leave the heater right there by the door so it's got air come in the back. I'm going to close the doors a little bit. I'm going to keep the tank outside, so I'm going to run the line over there. And I'm just going to run a tiny extension cord to the heater. So, that should be the plan, so I'm going to do it. Okay, so we're hooked up to the propane tank outside, and we're hooked up in here, but we're not hooked up to electric yet. Alright, it wasn't on camera, or I don't know how much of it was, but I checked the heater, that's good, and I checked the tank connection, and that's all good. Okay. Connect power cord to well-grounded 115-volt outlet. And using the extension cord, make sure it contains 3 wires grounded, proper cord of size, wire size. Alright, I'm going to do that now. Alright, this cord should be more than enough, and it's got 3 prongs and it's grounded, which is what the manual specified. Alright, that's off the ground, so that's good.
Before heater ignition, always allow heater fan blower to run for 20 seconds to purge fuel. Slowly open the main valve of the propane cylinder. Rotate the knob to low ignition position, then depress the knob to release the fuel. After heater lights, keep the control knob depressed for 15 seconds, then release. The heater will continue to operate. Alright, so let's plug it in and see what happens.
That's on the low setting right now, so I'm going to turn it up. That's not that hot, but I have a feeling it'll heat this room up really fast. Alright, that's on max right now. Feel the hot air coming off of it from over here. That's really warm. It said it can run at 7.5 hours on that propane tank at max BTU, which is where it's at right now. So I'm gonna turn it back down. That's really a lot. So, out here at the tank, it's got this regulator on it, which sits there, and you can probably hear it if I get close enough. Yeah, so, there's liquid propane in the bottom here, which is all liquid, and then there's fumes and vapors all the way up. So, what this is doing is it's taking all the pressure in here, and it's converting it into, it's just taking the gas off the top, which is high pressure, going into this, which cuts it down to only a couple pounds. And then that feeds it into the heater in there. This thing will keep the shop nice and toasty warm when I need it. And on the warmer days, I can just tuck this thing away because it's kind of small and doesn't take up that much space. So There are definitely some pros and cons to this. One major con being how loud it is. However, I think that the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to this, and that this is a good deal and a great bargain if you're trying to get a propane heater that can heat your shop or your shed.